Hey, this is Suze B over at the Muscle Meals booth, and I'm joined actually by Steve Orton, who last night made his pro debut after 1 week after turning pro. How exciting is that?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, dream come true. A week later on that pro stage with likes of Josh over here, Kai Green, Cedric, all these guys I've been following for years. So, you know, it's all happened very, very fast for me, but and a bit overwhelming. But, you know, we're having fun here at the expo today, and it's all starting to sink in, and I'm very happy with how the week's gone, and I just look forward to improving and moving forward from here.
Were you expecting to jump on the pro stage so soon after turning pro? I mean, did you not have your heart set on just like gorging out for a little bit, or like how did that go?
Well, it was all, at the end of the day, it was up to Tony Doherty, you know, and he made this actually happen. This time last week, after winning my pro card, you know, I thought that was it, and then Tony surprised me with an invite on the night, and I couldn't turn that down. You know, a week more to diet, that was enough. That was enough to make me go, I don't want any food, you know, and get back on track. You know, I'll admit I had a bit of food that Saturday night, but I was back on the diet the next day. I ended up kicking it with Mo Al-Musawi. He looked after me in that final week. We made some changes, just those subtle ones, and we were able to improve on my look from last week, which I'm stoked with. I didn't think I could get even better. So a big thanks to Mo for that, and Chris Thomas, my prep coach throughout the whole prep. You know, you've worked wonders with my body, and you know, thank you so much for that.
You did look really great up there. Now, there is an interesting thing that not many people know about, is that your brother is actually into bodybuilding as well, but he's in a different federation. Does that provide a bit of rivalry in the household? Like, I can lift this much, my arms are this big. Like, how does that go?
I wouldn't call it rivalry, you know, but like we support each other. We want the best for each other. Kagan's a lovely brother, and he's given me so much support this week. And likewise when he's leading into his shows. I planted the seed and told him, you know, you could be here yourself in a year's time, you know, if you want it.
Nice.
But I, you know, that's all I do. My brother does what he wants to do. I go down my path, he goes down his path. But at the end of the day, we want what's best for each other, and we support each other in those decisions. So I wish Kagan all the best. Hopefully he makes the move over to IFBB, and he can turn his dream into a reality, just like I have done in the last week.
Well, speaking of creativity and that sort of thing, I heard a bit of a rumor that you didn't spend that long making up your routine. That's not true, is it?
No, I didn't spend long on it at all. I actually started, you know, making it up in my head on the day yesterday. So when I woke up, I said, shit, I've got a 3-minute routine to do here. Yeah, I broke it into little segment parts where I wanted to be on the stage, and ran over different combinations and put it together on the day. And I was very, very pleased with the result of it, really. So posing's not really routines. They're not my favourite thing to do, but they're a part of the sport, and I understand that, and they are for the crowd and showing off. And I actually had a brilliant time on stage last night. It was the most enjoyable posing routine I've ever put together, and I'm actually looking forward to them now.
Now, for everybody that wasn't there, you guys actually ran off the stage and got into the audience. Now, how did that feel?
Yeah, that was different, because usually I'm the one in the audience watching the pros, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
So
Cool.
I was like, oh man, I'd love to be in their shoes, and yeah, it was really, really cool. I got out there and got really up close in front of everyone, and so they could get a better look, because it's a little far back for some of the crowd there. So you know, I'm more than happy to go back there and give them just a better look with their eyes, I guess, and have some fun out there, you know, because that's all it's about. The judging was done, the pose down was done. That was just the ending.
Now, do you have any final closing words or thanks or anything that you'd like to pass on to everybody at home and everybody out there?
Yes, I got a few people to thank. If I miss you out, I'm very sorry. But you know, sometimes that happens. But first of all, you know, my sponsor throughout my prep and current Body Science, Wayne Wilson from Suntan took me on a couple of weeks ago, so his tanning products are amazing, great, you know. Chris Thomas from Alpha Ethos, my prep coach, dialing me in, amazing. Mo Al-Musawi for his guidance and leading me into this pro debut in this final week, and definitely friends, family, client, athletes, and most of all, I was definitely getting there. My girlfriend Caitlin, you know, she's a star. I've said to a lot of people, she's the rock behind the ox, you know. So she holds it all together for me, and I'm really, really blessed, you know. I'm just trying to think if there's anyone I've missed out. Mike Debenham, Michael Kingsnorth, you guys have been awesome, and Kent Gibson from Fitness Canterbury, where I train. You guys look after me, and it's a great gym to train at. And if you're ever in Christchurch, New Zealand, come and by Fitness Canterbury. It's where you'll find me, my brother, and a bodybuilding environment. So yeah.
I want to thank you so much for chatting to us today.
Oh, no worries. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you to people at home. Thank you for all your support. I'll be back. I'll be better than ever. I'll be back.
Love it. Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold. Yeah, no pun intended. So, yeah, thank you, and we'll see you again very soon.